guys, good morning. The question of the vlog is, will this vlog come out? Will it come out? Let's fix my hair so that it looks presentable. What should I use? Just gonna use a spray bottle. In here, there is water and some oil. I need to revive my hair because I want it to grow, and I've been neglecting. I've been neglecting my hair, so sorry. Let's get that sorted out. Welcome to a new vlog. Lesego, for those who don't know. Today's Wednesday. I have tried starting a vlog since Monday, but that didn't work out. I just want to say, please excuse my eyes if I look there and I look there. It's because I'm using the front face camera of my phone. Hopefully one day, like it is a DJI. No, like then I get the DJI, but body osmosis. I also want that. But anyway, but for now, my phone is what I have, and that's why also it's so bright. For some reason, iPhone just makes us lighter and brighter. Yeah, I really want my hair to grow. And it's just taking a long time right now. And also, like, another thing about me is that, please don't judge me, okay? Like a conspiracy theorist, in that, like, when something is found and is on the news, like, I start to believe it. So recently, hair fiber, like the fiber that we use for braids, apparently it has like a very dangerous chemicals. So now I was looking forward to plaiting my hair. Like, I wanted braids, I wanted, you know, like whether it's twists or knotless braids. But now that information coming out has freaked me out, and now I'm nervous about using Expression or 1 million, because apparently those things have like deadly chemicals, or like very harsh chemicals that can have like long-term health, like it can affect you, they can affect your health long-term, right? So that's what they say. But I mean, you know, people have been using these things for a long time, and we've been using them for a long time. But my thing is that, like, if I use something out of ignorance, it's one thing. But like, now that I know that these things could potentially have like harsh chemicals that may be detrimental to my health, I'm a little nervous using them again. So now like, when will I be able to do cornrows with this hair? Not anytime soon. And honestly, I love the scruffy look. I don't mind looking like this, but sometimes I do like to switch it up, and right now I don't have the option to switch it up, so I'm a little panicky. But you know what, like, even though I am a conspiracy theorist believer type person, it usually dies down. So like, I'm not a loyal conspiracy theorist, you know what I mean? Like, I'll ride the wave, and then eventually, like, I'll get over it. So if you see me in braids, don't pull up this video and say, Marawena Lesego, yes, conspiracy theorist, but eventually I get over it. So I may or may not braid my hair. But yeah, like I said, I've been trying to start this vlog for such a long time, but you know, yes, I explained that my life is made up of just ordinary activities, and sometimes I think that because I'm not going out and doing things and going out on dates and shopping and doing outfit of the days, I sometimes like feel as though, then why should I post? Because if I'm not doing those things, what will I post? But I just have to get over that, okay? My life involves cleaning, cooking, and taking care of my children, okay? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a wife to an amazing husband, and I take care of the home. Like, this is my job. Like, this is the job that I've chosen. I've chosen to work in the home and not outside of the home, and so I just have to get on with it and record what I do. And if it's boring, that's okay. So let's clean the kitchen, which is something I do every day. Let's dream together. So one of the things that I also like to do is just daydream. I daydream about a dishwasher every single day. I cannot wait to get a dishwasher. And mind you, this is coming from somebody who, about 4 years ago, if you told me about a dishwasher, I would look at you like, no, I don't want that. But now, being a mom to three, and the fact that we're like a family of 5, and dishes pile up. Like, I have to wash dishes for the morning, dishes for the afternoon, and dishes for the evening, and those ones usually, like, I usually can't wash those because at the end of the day I'm so exhausted. So I really am hoping that we'll get a dishwasher. But the issue is this. Here's the issue about why we can't get a dishwasher right now, is that our unit, the unit that we're renting in, does not have a dishwashing space. So we have a space for a washing machine. I need a washing machine, but we don't have space for a dishwasher. So I'm toying with the idea of speaking to my landlord about her upgrading the unit and installing a space for us to be able to put a dishwasher. But I'm afraid that she'll increase the rent because that's an upgrade. So I'm in a dilemma, but I have to weigh the costs. Do we just want to keep paying the rent that we're paying, or do we want to make our lives easier by getting a dishwasher? So yeah, I'll tell you if I do text her and ask her to upgrade. And also, there's a chance that she'll say no. She'll probably say, no, you guys got this place and it didn't have a dishwasher outlet, so I'm not going to do it. There's also that possibility, but I'm hoping that she actually considers it and actually considers making space for a dishwasher, and then we can get that. And I really hope that it would help us, help me mostly, to, especially with the dishes, you know, at night we just pack the dishwasher, the kitchen is then clear and clean, and then we'll unpack it in the morning after the dishes are washed. So that's my hope and that's my dream. That, and what's my other, the oven that we, okay, there's my kids. The oven that we use is Ibiza. It's faulty, and I also want to ask you to replace. You know what, they tried fixing the oven, the fix didn't help, so I want to ask her to replace the oven. But then again, that's also like another upgrade, and so what if she comes back and says increase rent? So yeah, anyway, that's a very long intro, but welcome to another vlog on this channel. There's a little bit of chit chat, like this very long chit chat, and what's this? A little chit chat, lots of cleaning, lots of cooking, and I might go grocery shopping. And why? Because this is my job, and really my whole world revolves around these activities. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and please consider subscribing. That would be so helpful. Yeah, enjoy the vlog. Many days later from the last clip, guys. So late. Well, am I late? Not really. We're going to Bible study this morning with my friend. Yeah, on my way to church now. Told you we're not late. We made it on time for Bible study. It's 9 o'clock. Today's Saturday. We have Bible study, ladies Bible study. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. We have ladies Bible study on Saturdays once a month, like one Saturday of the month. Oh, kukupong pulet. Now look at Frigi. Oh yeah. Yes, as I was saying, yeah, we have like ladies Bible study once a month, one Saturday of the month. Hello, Uncle Broom.
You didn't bring the beautiful lady.
Nope.
Yeah, and we're going through this really cool book. I'll show you to just now.
Yeah, good. After work. So you do it. Which one?
It is now afternoon. Bible study was almost 2 hours. Guys, I'm going to go Bible study. It's really nice. I never feel like I wasted my time when I attend Bible study. The discussions are always like fruitful. The aim of our ladies Bible study is to help us to study the Bible. Like we rarely study topics. I mean, we'll do like topical studies sometimes, but like most of the time we learn how to study the Bible. So we'll pick like one book in the Bible, and then we'll go through it and do an inductive study on that book. So we've done like the book of Titus, the whole of it, like from start to finish, an inductive study where we study who the author is of the book. In this case, Titus is written by Paul to Titus. We've done the book of Colossians, another book written by Paul to the church in Colossae, and yeah, so that's just been very helpful. So that for the Christian, you need to read the Bible, but also you need to know how to read the Bible, and so that's the aim, and and how we do Bible study, ladies Bible study, at my church. Right now, I said like we're learning how to be a disciple of Jesus Christ. So that's like, guys, it's the second meetup. Is it the second meetup? I think it's the second meetup. But both times have been really, really great. So I'm looking forward to the next meetups as well. And guys, next month Easter, just like that. It's Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Yeah, so that's incredible. Also, it's my birthday. I'm turning... Actually, why am I lamenting? Aging is good. I'm turning 33. I don't know how I got to 33 because now, I'm 21. Or 33. Yo, it's a mystery. But yeah, next month's my birthday. Am I big on birthdays? I'm not sure. I appreciate aging though. I love to age. I want to live very long. I want to live until I'm like 85. Yeah. Anyway, guys. I am making chicken soup. because my household is sick. My children have whatever it is that's going around, and yeah, I just wanted to get better. Today's Saturday, so I'm hoping that this will. There's been 6 since Wednesday, so hopefully they're on the end part of the sickness. So yeah, so I'm using chicken feet for the base because of collagen, and I'm also gonna add some chicken drumsticks. It's a bit late for me to make soup. It's around 4 o'clock, and dinner's around 6:30. So my soup should be cooking for at least 2 to 3 hours, in my opinion, so that you can get most of the nutrients out of the for the broth. Yeah, so that's what I'm busy doing right now. These are the drumsticks. I'm going to wash this chicken now, and then I will cook it. You're not loading. These drumsticks look very suspect. They look like they've been injected with something because they are massive. But so okay. I'm washing my, clearly this is genetically modified chicken. Clearly, that's chicken is disgusting. I don't like to you guys. Raw chicken is disgusting. So I'm kind of defrosting and cleaning this chicken. I'm going to rinse out this water. I really hate handling like raw chicken, but also I love to eat chicken, so yeah. My guys, okay, so this is gonna sound really weird, but I'm going to boil the chicken. This chicken, I'm gonna put it in water and I'm gonna bring it to boil, and I'm gonna let it boil for like a few minutes until the water gets nasty. Then I'm going to drain that water, rinse the chicken, and then boil it for the soup, so that I get a clearer chicken broth that doesn't have those impurity like things. I don't know if it's impurities. I don't know if it's impurities, but those impurity like things that float on the pot as you're cooking. So I want to boil it until those things run clear. Then I'm gonna drain that water and then start the process of making soup. I'm not teaching you how to make soup. I'm just showing you how I make soup. You do what you do. I'm also going to do what I do. Okay, so I want to close off this vlog. I don't think I'm going to show you the rest of the process of making soup, because I have a lot to do here, and also I don't think I have enough space on my phone to record a very long video. I think I'm about to reach the max recording on my phone, because yeah, unfortunately I don't have enough space on my phone to make a very, very long video. So first I'm going to speak very, very fast, which is what I usually do anyway, sorry. And yeah, so the guys, that chicken, nah, I just can't prove it. I can't prove my right like something, because why is do so? Why is do so? Okay, sorry, I had to check if guys, I'm recording with my phone, and I'm also recording using the back camera, so I can't see what's happening. Like, I can't exactly check other than making tests. So I went to go check behind. I switched off the camera to check if the angle is right. Anyway, that's besides the point. So anyway, I was telling you that chicken is very suspect, but it's what I have. There's nothing else I can do. So I want to clear out this kitchen, and yeah, continue making the soup. Hey guys, this chit chat. Sorry, I want to talk about something. Actually, the reason why I have this mic is because I want to talk about something. Hold on. Hi, sweetie. Yo, I feel like my camera is going to embarrass me and stop recording. I'm telling you. So anyway, earlier on, I went to Bible study, and then I came back and I went to the shops to get some things. Yeah, I showed you very, very little of what I did at the shops. Yeah, but I got some fruits and vegetables and like other things, and now I need to clear out this kitchen. really praying that my landlord would consider installing a dishwashing outlet plug and plumbing so that this is not the norm all the time. But anyway, I haven't sent her the message yet. I'm feeling very getting get up. Luna, what I want to talk about is Inimba. So I'm busy watching Inimba here now. The episode that aired on, I think it's Thursday. The episode that aired on Thursday. So that this is how I want to close off the vlog. If I have enough space, I'll show you what the soup looks like at the end. But for now, this is like the closing. Yes, the closing of this. And I know I'm probably not visible. Okay, let me change the angle. Do you see all of these things? This one I'm just excited about doing. I'm gonna rinse that out so that until the broth runs clear. Sorry. I wanted to show you how I achieve a double sink. I use this bowl to wash dishes, and then that's my other sink basically. So I make my own double sink while I wait for my dishwasher that's gonna come in the near or far future. Yep. Can you see how much better this broth is looking? I'm just gonna add some vegetables, and yeah, Bob's your uncle will have chicken soup. Nutritious chicken soup. This is the soup. I'm still letting it go. It's been going for over 1 hour 30 minutes. I'm gonna let it go for another 30. What you see at the top here is it's a little bit of oil that comes from the chicken itself, and some garlic and ginger, and like bits of meat residue or meat something. But yes, so hopefully we feel cozy and healed, and who knows, maybe my children will be like fully healed after eating this soup. But yeah, I'm making the soup because my kids are a little under the weather. So I'm also gonna add this. I'm gonna add this in the soup to make it to have for more substance, because right now it give me it, but it's intended. So I've put in celery, carrots, onions, garlic and ginger, and at the end I'm going to throw in some, I'm going to squeeze in some lemon. Yeah. Hey guys, it's much later in the day. It's actually evening now. It's not even evening, it's night. Good night. 9:25. So we've had the soup, the kids are sleeping, my husband's watching soccer. I meant to finish my thought earlier on, but like technology dribbled me and I wasn't able to finish my thought. Please forgive me, I'm very fidgety. So anyway, I wanted to talk about Inimba, right? On Thursday's episode. Yeah, this past Thursday's episode that I watched today, I saw an example. Well, yeah, one example of what biblical submission is, and an example of what biblical submission is not. And this is to do with marriage. So this is two married couples, and I was treated to just seeing that played out. I'm sure, I don't know if, I'm Christian, so at times my Christian lens, most of the time my Christian lens, I will watch things from a Christian point of view, basically, just to see if there are any Christian ideas, and not that the people that I'm watching are Christian, but like if there's any like biblical ideas. And in this episode I saw two biblical ideas, what submission is and what submission is not. So one scene, we have, on one hand, we have Zolega and Lazarus, and Zolega is a newlywed. She's a wife to Lazarus, and they have this disagreement about business. And Zolega is just an ambitious woman. She's career driven, and she just wants to grow aggressively, basically, in a business that involves a husband. And the husband says, no, that's not what I want. Don't do it. Please stop. And she goes against her husband's wishes, and that is not biblical submission. Zolega did not submit to her husband's decision. He explained to her that I don't want this, and this should not happen. Why? Gave all the reasons, and she still went against his wishes, basically. And these wishes, mind you, involve him. They have everything to do with him. In fact, it has to do with his father, his cousin brother, his family. And she still meddled where she wasn't supposed to meddle, or where her husband said she should not meddle. And in that instance, she should have backed off and actually submitted. Matter of fact, she was given an opportunity to kind of pitch her idea, the same idea she had pitched to her husband, and she pitched it to the person who could make things happen. I personally believe that Zolega could have just said, you know what, I spoke to my husband, he doesn't agree, and so if you want to do anything with that, please talk to him. I can't say anything further until he's on the same page. Then come to me again. Until then, I fully submit to my husband's decision. But that's not what she did. She went against her husband's decision, and that is not biblical submission. On the other hand, we have Thandeka and her husband. In this particular scene, there's a sister of theirs who needs a place to stay, and for conflicts within family, the husband says to Thandeka, his wife, that look, Tumega can't stay over at their house. I know that she needs a place to stay, but she just can't stay here because she wants to divorce my brother, and I'm choosing my brother's side. And this is my house. She's not going to sleep here. Sorry, I shook the camera. Thandeka, right? I don't know what's the husband's name. I don't know what the husband's name is, but like Thandeka doesn't agree with the husband. She tries to talk to her husband and say, look, please let my sister stay over. She needs a place to stay. He again reiterates that no, she's a grown woman. She can find another place to stay. She can, I imagine when he said grown woman, I'm thinking, Tumega can go to an Airbnb. She can go to a hotel or something, but basically she's just not going to stay here. And even though Thandeka didn't agree with her husband, she respected her husband's decision and submitted to him, and sadly told her sister friend that, look, you can't stay here because my husband said no. And that is biblical submission. Yes, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but that is submission according to the Bible played out, and that was interesting to see. And look, the next day in Inimba, Thandeka approached her husband, told him that, look, I didn't like what you did yesterday, and the fact that Tumega didn't stay over, we have room in our house, blah 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 blah. They talked it out, but the husband still maintained, and she still respected her husband's decision. That situation didn't define their marriage, but rather she honored the Lord in that moment, because the Lord calls us women to submit to our husbands, and that is what it looks like. Now, obviously, you're not going to submit to nonsense, apparently, as people say. Whether nonsense or not, you're called to submit. If your husband calls you to sin, you don't submit to sin. That's like a no-brainer. So, no, if your husband calls you to sin, you first submit to God by assessing the situation. Is this sinful? Yes. So I'm going to honor the Lord. I'm not going to submit to that. But if it's not a sin issue, which like Mola Kotandeka and Tumega, that was not a sin issue. So that's how it played out. I just want to say this regarding all of that, is that it's so important who you get married to. Lazarus knew who he was getting married to. He knew he was getting married to a ruthlessly ambitious, shrewd woman. Zolega is shrewd, If you watch that show, you can see like that she is a businesswoman, and she just cares about her career ambitions, and to the detriment of a family. And but he married her, and now he has to deal with a disrespectful wife. Tandeka. I mean, yeah, Tandeka married that man. I don't know what his name is, and he's a very traditional man, and he's not soft. And in that moment, yes, he could have let Tumeka stay, but he didn't. And she had to submit to that, and so it is what it is. And so who you choose to get married to is so important, because submission is real. And if you get married to somebody who makes you submit to nonsense, that's your own baby. And so who you get married to is very important. And that's all I wanted. And that's the conclusion. The conclusion is that who you get married to is important, because what the Bible requires, we must do. And when we don't do it, the Lord is not glorified. And the chief end of man is to glorify the Lord and enjoy Him forever. So that's my 2 cents. Yeah, what do you think? What did you think about that episode if you watched it? What do you think about the dynamics on Inimba if that's something that you watch? But I just thought it was really nice to see. Or it was nice for me to observe those scenes from a Christian perspective. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Secondly, #road to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribing. I'm that girl now. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good week.